Hopefully my opinion on this doesn't piss anybody off. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa, if you are new here, your favorite problematic housewife. And today we're going to be talking about Annie from 10 to Life. She is a true crime YouTuber. She has like over 100,000 subscribers. And she recently did a video called My Statement on the Sophie Long case. And we're going to go through this video. It's not very long. It was less than 4 minutes. Before we get into the clips, if you don't know, she did a whole bunch of coverage on the Sophie Long situation. She, did videos. She did live streams, which I'm going to get into. Talking about this, she was in direct contact with Michael Long. And she put out a bunch of information and pretty much dragged Kelly, who is Sophie Long's mother, through the mud. So I'm going to show you what she has to say right now, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
10 to Life with Elise.
Because I wanted to get this video out there before the baby arrives, and the baby literally I think is going to arrive any day now. Now, there is a case that I covered back in 2020, and it was an extremely controversial case, and in recent months, I know a lot of you guys have really wanted me to comment on it. I've received your DMs, I've received your emails, your comments, and I know you've wanted me to share my opinions and speak out on it. While I can't go into specifics as to why I haven't spoke out, I do want to come on here and set the record straight today. As I mentioned, I posted several videos and live streams back in 2020 on the Sophie Long matter. In December of 2020, I chose to step away entirely from the case, and additionally, I voluntarily removed all videos and publications related to this case as of January 31st, 2021. Based on my coverage of the Sophie Long case and my communications with individuals very closely involved, and a result of recent developments as well, I cannot now vouch for the truth in a few of the statements that I made, and I want to make that clear. These statements include that Kelly Long, Sophie Long's mother, permitted, facilitated, or allowed her daughter, Sophie Long, to be sexually abused by anyone. Also, that Kelly Long neglected her children in any way, put them in danger, or harmed them in any way, including emotionally, physically, or psychologically. That Kelly Long threatened to harm her daughter in any way. That Kelly Long has or had any drug addiction, did drugs around her children, or allowed her son to consume illicit drugs. I want to formally retract these statements as I can now not vouch for their veracity. In one of my videos, I also stated that Kelly Long was arrested, and I can confirm that statement is false. Neither Kelly Long nor her boyfriend Jacob Bellington have been arrested or charged in connection with allegations made in this case. I sincerely and deeply apologize to both Kelly Long and Jacob Bellington for any harm that they may have suffered from these statements.
So firstly, I want to say congratulations to her on the pregnancy. It can be very hard doing YouTube and being pregnant. I hope she has a healthy delivery, safe, and a healthy baby, and everything goes well. And just congratulations to her on that. Being a mother is a wonderful gift, and especially when you're doing YouTube, it can be a little tricky. Okay, don't mind my appearance. I kind of just threw makeup on today because I literally only have probably 20 minutes to film before Giovanna wakes up. So I'm gonna try to get through this video in a timely manner. Okay, so what I really want to get into today is the first part of the video. I'm gonna give my commentary on this statement I just showed you, and then in the second part of the video I kind of want to touch on how this relates to the whole exploited children situation and movement that we have going on the internet right now. Okay, first off, the first thing she says is that she knows that people were asking her to cover this and to kind of give updates, and she cannot say why she hasn't. Now, I also want to mention that she removed these videos and live streams back in January, and she hasn't said a thing about it up until now, which I think, you know, is extremely sus, and she's trying to tell us that she can't tell us why she did. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I feel like she wants to sweep this under the rug. I'm just going to say it right now. I kind of feel like she wants to sweep what her and other creators did under the rug with the Sophie Long case. Now, all the stuff that she retracted. Now, I understand that we all make mistakes, okay? I understand that on YouTube, and we have to apologize for things. But to spread all of that false information, to spread all of those lies because you had no facts, no evidence, you were just going by what Michael Long told you. Because if you had facts, you would not be retracting your statements right now. You see all of the stuff that she is retracting and says that she cannot vouch for any longer. And some of the things she said, you should not be telling people without facts. She said she can no longer vouch for Kelly allowing her daughter to be harmed in any way. Okay? She can no longer vouch for saying that Kelly and her boyfriend were arrested. Why are you telling people they were arrested if you didn't even see an arrest record or actually know? How are you going to spread all this false information and then nonchalantly make a less than 4-minute video, retracting it, quickly apologize, and move on? This video was a total miss for me. I'm going to say it right now. I don't think she apologized correctly, in my opinion. She caused so much harm and grief to this family for all the lies and misinformation she spread. You just saw how much stuff she retracted. She spread false narratives about Kelly, dragged Kelly, the mother, through the mud. She's saying she harmed her child. She allowed her boyfriend to harm the child, that she got arrested, that she's on drugs, that she's abusing her. All of these lies that she allowed Michael Long, she gave him a platform. She gave him a platform to spread and manipulate so many people, and you helped with that. That is a big deal. This is not a petty drama. This is a crime, a child. And you grew and made bank on Sophie Long, this child. You exploited this child. Annie from 10 to Life was directly involved in funding Michael Long. He used that money to kidnap his daughter. He lied and manipulated everybody. And you pushed that narrative. You, Dad Challenge Podcast, and The Glarer, all three of them did a live stream promoting this guy, believing this guy, dragging Kelly through the mud, pushing the GoFundMe, linking it in their videos, pushing for them to be pushing for Michael GoFundMe, promoting it, promoting this GoFundMe. So you pretty much funded her kidnapping. I'm just going to say it right now. This is insanity to me that after all of that, after all the videos and all the live streams, after spreading all this false information, she is going to sit there and nonchalantly make a 4-minute video. Just, oh, I retract this, I retract that. Like, you didn't harm the family. You didn't apologize to Sophie, and the apology you did made was 1 second. In my opinion, she should have been like, I can't believe I did this. This was so wrong. I'm sorry I hurt the family. I feel horrible. There was no remorse in her face. I believe she went with Michael's story and believed it because she knew it would grow her channel. It would give her exposure. Dad Challenge Podcast hates women, so of course he was going to go along with the story, dragging Kelly through the mud. The Glarer, do I even need to say anything about him? This whole thing is horrific. And the fact that they're just going to ignore it and act like it didn't happen is insane to me. And people are in her comments praising her. Praising her for what? That video was such a miss, in my opinion. I feel like she doesn't care about the victim. She made so much money off of Sophie Long. So much money off the back of Sophie. so much, and other children, and all of her true crime videos that she does. She built her career exploiting victims. And that's what I'm going to get into in the second part of this video about the exploitation situation. But her apology, you cannot drag a mother through the mud like that and then just act like it didn't happen. Get rid of the videos and pretend it didn't happen until now. And now decide to address it and only do a 4-minute video acting like it's just no big deal, like it's just some drama that you got wrong. This is people's real lives. This is people's children. This is people who have been directly affected and hurt by what she did. I just don't feel like her apology was genuine, and that really sucks because, you know, I have enjoyed her channel. It really sucks to see somebody just take so little accountability for the hurt and damage that they've caused to an actual victim and family that they covered on their channel. And it just really goes to show there's true crime channels out there that have no problem exploiting children. And now what I kind of want to get into is, you know, these channels that exploit missing children, they exploit victims, families, they exploit children's cases in order to further their career, their YouTube channel, and make money off of it. So I want to let you guys know and open up a conversation. If you are against family vloggers and mommy vloggers exploiting their children for their own gain and their own money, what do you think about, you know, channels who exploit victims and children? They're making money off these videos too. How is that any different? And the family vloggers who are doing these vlogs, their children are safe and sound in their home, being very well taken care of. And these children who, like Sophie Long, like Summer Wells, Annie from 10 to Life is now covering the Summer Wells case, a missing child, and she's done like 5 videos on it, and she's making money off of it, and I have not seen her once donate any of this money to the cause. And you know, a lot of people were upset with the LeBrant family for clickbaiting cancer and making money off of a cause. Well, everybody's making money off of a cause on YouTube. Dad Challenge Podcast and Radiant Brit are making money off the cause of exploited children, off bringing awareness to exploited children. True crime channels are monetizing victims and families and children. They are making money off of this cause and bringing awareness. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is you can't say that family vloggers are exploiting their children and then be okay with the people who are calling out the family vloggers, with the true crime channels. Because if we're going by the logic of exploited kids, all these people are exploiting children. Dad Challenge Podcast is exploiting Piper and Danielle Cohn. On his channel, he's making money off doing videos on them, and he's not donating it, okay? For someone to say that if you have a cause, you can't make money off it, you have to donate all the money. Do they donate the money? Do they donate the money to an organization for exploited kids? Do some of these true crime channels donate money? No. And there are ones out there that do, and there are a lot of true crime channels that get it right, okay? I understand that, and I'm not saying that every true crime channel is like that. But, like, look at Laura from Life Perplexed. Has a Summer Wells candle. She's selling with her face on it and not donating the money. She's going to donate like $10 or something. There's bigger issues of exploited children on the internet. In my opinion, what happened with Sophie Long and what Annie 10 to Life did with this case is way worse than family vloggers. And Dad Challenge Podcast supports her and supports that. Like I said, him and the Glare and Annie did a live stream promoting the GoFundMe of Michael Long. He has used that money to kidnap his child. They spread lies. They dragged the mother through the mud. Dragged her character, spread false narratives about her, said all this crazy stuff that she was letting her child be assaulted and sexually abused, that she was on drugs, that she was arrested, that she was harming her child, abusive. All of these lies they pushed, and now they just want to sweep it under the rug. If Dad Challenge Podcast is against exploited children, why is he supporting Annie from 10 to Life, who literally built her freaking channel pretty much on the Sophie Long case? I'm telling you guys, she did like 50 freaking videos and live streams. And now she's just gonna sit there and just retract it like nothing. Like she's retracting a commentary or drama video. No, you're retracting statements that you pushed as facts to your audience. You pushed them as facts. And you didn't have any evidence. Why would you say that somebody was arrested if you didn't see the arrest report? How are you gonna retract a statement of someone being arrested? Arrested. How are you gonna say that a mother was allowing her daughter to be assaulted and abused and R-worded? She pushed that narrative because of Michael Long and allowed him to use her platform to push this narrative, manipulate people, gather all this money up, and take off with Sophie. Now we don't know where she is. Nobody's heard from her. She could be in serious danger. It's very serious. And it's disgusting to me to get on camera and not acknowledge that and be extremely remorseful, extremely sad, and extremely sorrowful for the damage that you caused, for the damage that Annie 10 to Life caused, pushing this on her audience to just get on camera and say, oh, yep, I retract this, this, and this. I'm very sorry to Kelly and her boyfriend, blah, 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 let's move on. That's not a sorrowful, remorseful apology of the damage you have done to a little girl. You pretty much funded, helped get the money for Michael to take off with his child. And you're just gonna ignore that? Do you know how many people don't even know they did this live stream? Because they just swept it under the rug. Dad Challenge Podcast is supporting people like this who are doing these things. But he's against exploited children. Tell me, you guys, what do you think about this? I really want to know. Do you think that true crime channels who are making their careers and their money off the backs of missing children, off victims, child victims, off these families and monetizing it and making bank? She has sponsorships under these videos she did. Sponsorships. And it doesn't look like she's donating a penny. If she did, and if she comes back and says, yes, I donated this money here, well then that's great. I will retract that statement. But as far as I know, she only promoted a GoFundMe of a man who just kidnapped his own child and put her in danger. And she's just gonna sweep it under the rug and move on. I'm sorry, to me her channel is no longer credible. She pushed all this stuff without hard, solid evidence. I can't take what she says seriously at this point anymore. And I understand a lot of people believed Michael, and I understand that a lot of people made videos, right? But this is who we're talking about today. And I understand that a lot of people believed that Kelly was this horrible trash mother. But guess what? It's one thing to believe something. It's another to get on your platform doing serious true crime videos and promoting and spreading these lies and false narratives without solid hardcore evidence. Because if she had solid proof like you should have before getting on your platform, she would not be retracting all of these statements and saying she now can't vouch for them being true. Waited all these months and just ignore it. But she has got so many DMs and requests to talk about this. She must have felt like she had to. And then she's going to try to make it seem like some lawyer wouldn't let her talk about it. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. And that's just my opinion. I don't believe it. Please let me know what you think down below. Do you think the problem of family vlogging is the same as the issue with missing children being exploited or victims? Because I don't. And you can't be for exploitation, against exploitation for family vloggers, but then be fine with true crime channels. If you're fine exploiting families on true crime, I don't want to hear it that family vloggers are exploiting their kids. Now, I'm not saying I don't like true crime channels and they can't make money, and I'm also not saying family vloggers can't make money. I'm just going by the logic of the people who say these children are exploited. and people are making money off the backs of their children. The LeBrants are making money off a cause and bringing awareness to childhood cancer. These people over here are also doing it, and some of the stuff they're doing to me is worse. So let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I don't know how this video is going to be taken, but we will see. Please leave your opinions down below. As always, we can have a conversation. Let's all be respectful with each other. At the end of the day, this is a child, and these are victims, okay? And we have to be really careful with how we talk about things and how we go back and forth, because it's not drama. It's a real child who has had, you know, a lot of trauma, and I really hope that she is okay. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.